got a brother that is at the KCA. If you were here, he absolutely came out.
Ripped it.
Oh yeah, I was tremendously blessed by what I seen. Just start getting familiar with his music. From Atlanta now, lives in New York City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And just a blessing. I want y'all to put your hands together and welcome to the stage my man, Cellus Hamilton. There you go, there you go. Come on, one more time. Give it up for Cellus.
Let's get it. NYC, how y'all feeling tonight? Yeah. I go by the name of Cellus Hamilton. So I want to talk to y'all real quick.
Peasant out, Pluto. Peasant out, Pluto.
I'm righteous even though I don't feel like it. I was made in the image of the God. What an insult it is when I start to think that I could do a better job at the law. God came down and fulfilled it. Told everybody that I killed it. So now they think I'm perfect, but I still feel guilty. He was so clean, but for me he got filthy. Ain't a fair trade, I ain't even do nothing right. He stopped wars, but I still start fights. He went low, but I still get high. I dodged death, but he gave his life. Me and God both feel like we so fake. He know he ain't, and I know I ain't sane. But I'ma take the gift that he died just to give. And look like every day somebody died, cause they did. And how y'all feeling tonight?
No one ain't done, but I'm finished.
I've been on the run.
Fighting all night, so you got faith.
You don't listen to your no one ain't good,
But I'ma get it.
no one ain't done, but I'ma finish. I've been on the run, fighting all night.
You got faith, you don't listen to your feelings.
Something in the air, I don't feel good. Yeah. So my name is Cellus Hamilton. I'm excited to be here with y'all. I got a couple songs I want to share with y'all. So we gonna get it going like this. Dedicate every single bruise, dedicate every single scar, dedicate every single wound, dedicate every single thing that made me the man that I am right now. Hands up, NY, hands up,
Right now.
Listen. I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. Hit the mall, look for shorties, back on 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag in my rhymes. Every song I wrote would say hi, I'm ahead of my time. I don't rap like that no more. Yeah, every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on. My family full of addicts. Some do acrobatics, some do magic, some do mathematics, some get heat and pack it, some is ratchet. Live at the club, some live at the basketball court. Ain't into sports, some prefer the action of the streets. We diverse, we all God's children. Black and white suits, yeah, we all got pilgrim. Air Force Ones, the hood was civilians. Millions of dollars they done stole from the children. What you know about our kings with crowns? Wings get bound, seasons change and leaves come down. Grace abounds, faces frown, my place is found up amongst the dealers with a cane is found. Show where the lingo is my single now. Summers where my sisters lead their hair, leave out. The block is the spot we raising our children. Jesus lived in his communion. Hands up. Right now. Right now. Right now. I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. Hit the mall, look for shorties, Mac on 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag in my rhymes. Every song I wrote would say hi, I'm ahead of my time. I don't rap like that no more.
No more.
Every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on. Yeah. Let's smooth it out for him, DJ Ty King. The earth trembles at three things. Every time a servant becomes king, every time a woman becomes loved and marries the man of her dreams, and every time you see a fool who can't stop when he eat. I studied the words of Agar. I think of emotions as past was. Keeping faith is harder than asphalt. Grateful he don't look at my past faults. I was like 27 when I finally saw that cross was covered in blood. His body was gone. They buried in tomb. They thought he was gone. Rose like the sun. It's sad that plenty who here would rather have tears than to lift their eyes and see that they tears is gone. The conquering in Babylon foreshadowed them, spat upon. Prophets went quiet, then John the Baptist was ratted on. As a black man, I believe Jesus is God, though it's innocent. The mob said they hung him like how y'all did the father in front of his kids. I know it's crazy knowing God really knows how it is, and still he loves. So if all the rappers wanna do is hate on me, I'ma follow God's example, let me die showing love. I love my homies in the hood, cause they really love God. Y'all talk about love, my brothers really risk their lives. Understand the gospel better than church folk. We on every block, we just like the church folk. Killing communion, filling with fluid, feeling boosted, wipe me down in the pool. Got my robe out the dry cleaners, the quietest music. I just wanna live my life, life of scars. I was healed by his stripes. Now I once was blind, now I see. Once was slave, now I'm free. Once was lost, now I'm found. Say it on stage, I ain't scared of the crowd. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship out at sea, the way that my wife looks at me. We married so it's never PG, I keep it so G. I love the way she makes me like Christ. She loves the way I rap and spit nice. Sometimes I really think the only way we'd ever get divorced is just so I could marry her twice. Cause marriage real life, I promised I would even give my life the same way Jesus really gave his life to really give us life. On Good Friday we really sad, but celebrating at the same time. A complicated fight, and that's really the way it had to be. My debt was high, I couldn't pay the fee, so Jesus paid for me. And everybody listening to this song, he loves you and extends his open arms. Good Friday. So, before I get into this next joint right here, I wanted to let y'all know something. You know what I'm saying? I think what we do, a lot of people don't understand, and I really do believe this. I believe that if Jesus was here right now with us, that he'd be a rapper. Because when you read the scriptures and you see the way that he told stories, and you see the way that he answered questions, and you see the way that he helped paint pictures in people's minds, it was very similar to what we as artists do on this microphone. And so I wrote this book right here called If Jesus Was a Rapper. And I just wanted to shout that out because this book has been blessing a lot of people. It's a book that God's been brewing inside of me since I was a child. When I was in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, I started doing music at 8 years old. I was a child artist traveling all around the South touring because my mom was a rapper in the 80s. And she never had nobody to support her. She never had anybody to pour into her. And so she was just rapping what she knew, street stuff. And when she got saved, God began working in her heart. And of course, like out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so when she got saved, her music changed. Her content changed. And that began being the seed that was planted inside of my life as a child, watching my mom do music. And so as that was growing inside of me, I began growing up experiencing Jesus through hip hop. And I wrote this book because it tells my story. A lot of people don't know how long I've been in the game and how long I've been in the industry. But this didn't happen overnight. I've been through a lot of different things. And a lot of people say when they see me perform, they can tell like I've been doing it for a long time, because I have. But I've got a story here. And ultimately, I feel like it just helps people see Jesus in a new and fresh way. And so if y'all get a chance, check this book out, If Jesus Was a Rapper, especially for my hip-hop artists in the room. I think this joint will really bless you. And I think it'll also empower you about the voice that God has given you. On that note, let me get a quick sip of water, and then we're going to get back into this. Yeah. And I got a couple copies with me tonight if y'all want that. But we about to turn it up to another notch real quick. Some of y'all know this joint. I did this with my man, Eshawn Burgundy. This is an anthem for the believers right here. I don't don't know about the method, but also I know they gon' kill me, I represent. Jesus parables telling you how it is. Sacrificing my every comfort to give. Malcolm Martin, Jesus was murdered for doing this. Live your life for others and giving up for the poor. Speaking for the voices and reconciling the wrong. Fight against the darkness and making sure it's exposed. Listen. A bullet just sound, my stomach just turned. I'm moving around the side of the town where it's hip and cool to be down. Not running away from the fight, these homies is brave. Not braver than me, cause my life too precious for grave. But the one who rose from the grave has commissioned me. Studied his words and picked up his empathy. Now I see the hood differently, so why would I move from it? Just like the dancers on TV stole all the moves from it. Back to my sermon about life, though it's really about death. I live to make the world better and die to my flesh. I live to overcome the evil and stomp on his head. And in the process,
kill these rappers in every breath.
But when the music stops, the realest one's done standing. Since I will never bow, they gon' aim to give legs in my head damage. I'ma live like Jesus till the day I die. I never bow, so you might as well take my life in the presence of witnesses. Grateful to witness this modern day ministry. Jesus versus nemesis, Peter versus crucifixion is the farther I get from evil, nearer the evil come. Hands up. Yeah, I represent. These is parables telling you how it is. Sacrificing my every comfort to give. Malcolm Martin, Jesus was murdered for doing this. Live your life for others and giving up for the poor. Speaking for the voices and reconciling the wrong. Fight against the darkness and making sure it's exposed. Tell me to stop, never. My life was never my own. Let's get it. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs right here. I come from the ground, I go to the sky. I'm a spirit, I'm soulful, but physically fly. I like rings cause they never end, like dreams of a veteran that's been in war, been dispatched, but still Confederate flag that marks the spot where my heart was forever changed. Battlefield of addiction, don't take this needle in vain. I lost the same war 4 times in different generations. My sons was going places until I crashed. Laying on the dash of my vices, I lost control. I held a fist, then I slipped and lost my grip. Completely missed all his grace, how'd I forget? Sometimes being too careful propels you into abyss. Confused, jokers I played, pokers and spades. Not many even focus this way. In Vegas we stayed right on the strip. Was finna dip, Hennessy got me lit, I'm hip. The club is dim, the light was him. When thunder comes, I choose to still believe I see the sun. Yeah, I choose to still believe that. Listen, I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. And why? When thunder comes, I choose to still believe I see the sun. Yeah, I choose to still believe. Listen, I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. A red sign in our capital, sat on door at the hospital. I emerged at it black and blue. This emergency left me. Justice was served, though I don't remember my turn in prison. Red-handed, they caught me, the evidence clear, still I'm acquitted. G is for the G's, I was paying the fee to kill for me. U is for the innocent person who served the bid for me. Eyes for the vision I thought I had but didn't clearly see. L is for the train I was on when your grace appeared to me. T is for the times that I should have been dead but bullets missed. Why is something that earth would never know but in heavens yet? My pastor's telling me, though you ain't into spelling bee, letters reverse. Him who's under the law will never see when thunder comes. I choose to still believe I see the sun. Yeah, and why? I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. If y'all know you've been saved by Jesus, I need y'all to say that. I choose to still believe I see the sun. Yeah, I choose to still believe that. Yeah, I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. So I need to hear y'all say that. I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. Say it loud, say it loud. I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. This side, say. I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. Last time, say. I ain't guilty no more. I ain't guilty no more. I thank y'all so much. My name is Cellus Hamilton. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, y'all give it up for Cellus Hamilton one time for the one time. Yeah.